did not lead to more happiness or being more truthful. It just left people expressing every nasty feeling, thought that should not come out of a person's mouth. Living that way is exhausting. You end up borrowing from relationships, you end up borrowing from your health, you end up borrowing from your savings accounts.
You have absolutely no reservoir within at
Right.
all.
People were told to become very, very sensitive to their feelings, to be respectable to their feelings. And the observation, no, it did not lead to more happiness or being more truthful. It just left people expressing every nasty feeling, every feeling and thought that should not come out of a person's mouth. They've lost the filter.
Yeah.
And it is not for the betterment of themselves, the society, or the world altogether. So it's
Well,
about, what are your thoughts?
I think those feelings are, again, like we were talking about before, from the outside in. So I think that's the issue, right? So their so-called feelings are not genuine. So their so-called feelings are 100% made up by the media. And they buy into the media, and what the media says should be right or should be wrong or should be better or should be worse or should be less or should be more or any other thing. And if it doesn't come up to the standard of those media beliefs, then they're lost, right? And so they can't function as an individual person. They have to function in a group. And when you're in a group, you lose your individual ability to be able to feel, to be able to think, and to be able to be conscious, individual that makes your own decisions. Now what's happening is you're actually making the decisions out of what others say or what others feel. That individuality that America is based on is lost. And so my issue now is that, when we're working with people, that seems to be the main issue. It's not so much health problems anymore. Now it's more like mental, brain fog, like we call it. And the brain fog is artificial.
Right.
So where before brain fog could be some kind of cellular problem in a person, congestive disease of some type or whatever. Well, now it's nothing to do with any kind of disease at all. The disease is just something made up in a person's head because the media and the people that are involved in that media, regardless of who it is, says that they need to be a certain way. So now they become very, very mentally ill because they have no more capability to take care of themselves unless the media says how to do it, when to do it, and with whom.
How would you say that Discover Wholeness is able to help out of that situation for somebody that would?
Well, when people come to see us, I think that the first thing we have to tackle is that brainwashing. We have to undo that brainwashing that says that you're no good as an individual, and that you're not, thinking in sort of this communistic idea where the individual is lost and the group is everything, and all of those ideas that are extremely dangerous, in my opinion.
So living that way is exhausting. Living that way is taxing in every way possible. It's taxing. I mean, you end up borrowing from relationships, you end up borrowing from your health, you end up borrowing from your savings accounts, you end up borrowing from everything you can, from your neighbors. You're left being taxed because living in that high intensity of made upness.
Well, you have no, and I know what you're saying. You have absolutely no reservoir within at all. I noticed when I was over in Europe, it wasn't quite like that. A lot of people were a lot more self-sufficient. I mean, where you come from in Lithuania, they most certainly are like that.
Creative more so,
Yeah.
you know, in a way to go, okay, I don't have to just follow that path if I'm being drawn to wanting or needing something. There's
Yeah.
other ways to work.
We're sitting here, by the way, if everybody can kind of see what's going on behind us, at the butterfly exhibit over here in Scottsdale, Arizona. Yeah, thanks for joining us today. We're looking forward to seeing you in either our 4-week courses or our independent experiences.
Daddy,
Yeah, can you talk about how the butterfly makes you feel?
well, it makes me feel like there's just so much more in the world, and you don't have to be a creature that wants everything. You can just have just one thing, and you'll be super happy with it.